years ago. With a career in advertising and marketing, she's always retained her entrepreneurial spirit through various outside businesses, including catering, party, and event planning. Her favorite, planning themed dance parties, which there was an abundance in her social circles. She has joined Toastmasters to help her become a better and more confident speaker and presenter, and enable her to speak on her feet and dance more effortlessly in her life. Please welcome Toastmaster Jodi Roberts.
That explains the roommate.
Life is just a dance. We dance with everyone we meet, at work, in social settings. And in many situations, we dance around things. Dance for me is a thing of joy, an expression of who I am. I started dancing when I was just 2 years old, an age when most everything is an innovation. I don't remember the classes, but I have a photo of me with my sister in a tutu, so I approve. I danced through my childhood, being part of one of the only Jewish families in the neighborhood. I had to be quick on my feet. It was much like a scene out of West Side Story, sometimes running from the gangs of elementary school. Square dancing in gym was a favorite for me, and I made sure I was in the school play every year. Another outlet of expression, creativity, and dance. As a teenager, I had a great group of friends, but I also spent a good deal of time in my living room alone, dancing for hours at a time. It was a physical and emotional outlet for me. These living room recitals actually saved me once, when I was failing a gym class for lack of attendance. I danced my way into an A and a passing grade, and that's fabulous. Fast forward to Hollywood, California, early 1980s. I had found a 7-bedroom, 4-bath house. I obviously needed roommates, lots of roommates. I was not prepared for what I had created. A house full of entertainers and dancers who performed at the Renaissance Fair. Nor was I prepared for dance rehearsals that started at 6:30 a.m. every Saturday and Sunday morning for months before the fair started. I had 2 options here. I could kill them, or I could join them. So started my career with the dance troupe, the Merry Pranksters, as an English country dancer, as well as a Morris dancer. And for those of you who are not familiar with 16th century dance, Morris is danced by men, so I also danced as a man with swords and hankies. It was an amazing time of entertaining, extraordinary friendships, and new experiences. Out of joining this dance troupe grew friendships, lifelong relationships, which are so dear to me to this day. Friends who still ground me, who know me so well, really their extended family. And we continue to dance in each other's lives even 3,000 miles away. I am so grateful that life is just a dance. And here I am, just a quick step into Orlando, starting a whole new dance and a whole new marriage with new friends and Toastmasters, a dance of wit, skill, technique. To me, Toastmasters is so similar to learning any new dance. You build your foundation with the basics and expand, and before you know it, you've got new friends and they're fluid on the dance floor. I look around the room, and I'll talk to the guys first. I bet each of you can think of an instance, or several, when you were at a dance or an event with dancing, and you saw a beautiful woman, maybe even walked in with one on your arm, and you wished you had the moves to scoop her up and dance her into your arms. Just as we ladies have wished for our guy to do that with us, we usually drag him kicking and screaming onto the Learning to dance should be mandatory in school. I remember my sister telling my nephew in his 13th year that there were 2 things to guarantee him. He'd never be without a date for the many social events he would attend. Learning to cook and learning to dance. I've loved learning all the new dances in my life and discovered my favorite, West Coast swing. It's not the most well-known style in Florida, and I guess that's because the East Coast hasn't caught up with the West Coast. It's my favorite because while it can be danced bluesy, sexy, and sultry, which is what first attracted me to it, it can also be danced fast and sharp with flips and lifts. You and your partner can truly be limitless in your steps, your expressions, and your moves. And I can be my eclectic, creative self. So can you. So if you think about it, life is just a dance.
Thank you, Toastmaster Roberts. Such great innovation, especially for